Hello there folks, I'm Dan Brown from asortofinterestinlife.com and you're joining me today to unbox and have a closer look at the 2014 Mango Bikes Fixie / single speed. And my goodness me, has it been an exciting day. If we flip the camera around, then we can have a look very briefly at the bike we're about to take a proper close look at. But also, my goodness me, I've been lucky enough to also receive a Black Series classy silver style geared bike from Mango, and here is my previous Mango that I've been riding for the last year or so. Anyway, without further ado, let's dive in and get to grips with unboxing and having a closer look. Right, let's go for it. As we watch me unbox it all and quickly put it together before the much coveted close-up tour of the bike, I should really explain and say that, as I've just mentioned, I've been riding my multicoloured Mango Bikes Fixie for well over a year now. I think I bought it in February 2013 after my previous bike was stolen, so that was an unfortunate way to find the Mango world, but my goodness me, I've absolutely loved that bike. I've put in thousands of miles in that time. I live on a boat, so I'm always biking to and from town for work or to my friends' houses, all of those sorts of things. I'll just interrupt myself and say, as you can see, the bike comes pretty much built apart from the front wheel and handlebars and pedals that need to go on, so it doesn't take too long, maybe 20 minutes, half an hour if you're taking your time nice and slow. There's no rushes there, and of course you need to put things like the reflectors on and so on. So yeah, back to my Mango bike story. So as I live on a boat, I bike all over the place, depends on where I've moved the boat to at that particular point. Sometimes they're huge commutes, sometimes they're nice flat commutes, and a Fixie may not be ideal for some of the terrain that I have, but I've just absolutely loved literally the simplicity of having one gear, nothing to really go wrong, nothing to fiddle about, no gears to realign every now and then, just keep it oiled and give it a wash about once every 9 months, which I'm terrible for. But as we're putting this together, you can see that this design I absolutely love. This is again one of the ones that I customised myself off the Mango Bikes website. Just as the previous one was ridiculous and multicoloured and I chose that, this one I thought I'll try and make it look a little bit more cool and a little bit more stylish. So it's all blue with just these orange highlights of the pedals, chain, rear wheel rim and the front fork. I love the option now to change the colour of the front fork, which wasn't available in the previous year when I bought the original Mango bikes that I had. But as we take a nice close-up here, you can see it's all put together, and the camera under this sort of light, I re-recorded this section, is much better at picking up how much the orange colour seems to pop. The blue is a sort of matte blue, but as you can see it's still obviously a shiny sort of metal tube style. But as you can see, these close-ups, the colour really is, it's fantastic. When I saw this in the box and lifted it out for the first time, it was just like, wow, that looks so much better than I imagined. And had I have known that the blue looked so good, I think my previous bike frame would have been blue as well. That's the new seat that, again, this is the better seat compared to what I had back in 2013. There's not too much that I can say about that. It's a seat. But looking again just down the frame, you can see how it's not super shiny and it's almost a bit it's not perfectly smooth to touch. It's not like it's rough or anything. I think I put that front reflector on all wonky, so I'll have a better look at that at some point. Again, just there, you've got the two brakes on the front because it's currently set up as the freewheel single speed side of the rear wheel rim. The other side you flip it around and it becomes fixed gear, so that then obviously means if you wish you can take off the rear brake and still be within the UK road legal limits. And yeah, ultimately just having a quick look around the bike, I'll wrap things up and say, as you can imagine with all those bikes that are in that room right now, please subscribe and check out my other videos because there is going to be an absolute ton of biking. I've got my new GoPro and plenty more biking to come very soon. So subscribe, check out my other videos, and I will be back with the road bike unboxing very soon.